Alright guys, presenting Marco Kurz, coach of Reds Hyundai. When you're ready.
Marco, gets to start with the game tomorrow night. I think it will be 3 games in 11 days. Obviously, a lot of high intensity games. How are the boys physically feeling heading into tomorrow night?
I hope they feel good tomorrow. Maybe in this time you train not too much. You must you must do more recovery. But I think they are ready. The boys are ready today. They looked good and fresh. And also tomorrow, I think we have another temperatures. It's not too hot. It's good to play tomorrow. Maybe today it was very difficult for the boys, but they are young boys, professional players. I think it's a hard game tomorrow, but I think we are fit.
And obviously coming off the FFA Cup final last week and the extra time, and it was a very intense game. How pleased were you with how the boys backed up on Sunday and to get the win and to play in the manner that they did?
I think the last game against Western Sydney was very important for us. The first thing, it's the performance, the attitude from the boys. It's not simple after the cup game. I think the first half was very good. The only mistake was that we didn't shot enough goals. Then we have more rest in the second half, but with one goal in front, it's maybe always dangerous. It's always a dangerous game. But I was very happy that we won at home in our stadium in the Heimarsch. Also that we played well. Now we have 2 wins in a row, and I think it's good for the boys to feel more comfortable, more confidence in their qualities.
Do you feel there'll be extra niggle or spite because of the FFA Cup and what happened there?
What is niggle?
Do you feel that there might be a bit more emotion tomorrow night because of what happened?
No, it's different. The FFA Cup, we lost the game, and now it's a game in a football game in the league, and that's different. It's not a revanche.
Not a replay.
A replay. It's a new competition. But we know from the FFA Cup that we have a chance against Sydney FC, and that's very important.
What's the key to beating Sydney?
Yeah, the quality from Sydney is so big. Yeah, you saw the last game without Bobo, without the number 10, they played well, and now I think the 2 or 3 players come back. That's the best squad in the league. That's the champion from the last league. That's the cup winner from this season. I think it's the top team. But we are not scary. We are hungry for a good game, for a good result.
Obviously without Michael Moroney, who is suspended, what were your thoughts on the punishment? Do you think it was a fair punishment that was handed down to Michael?
Punishment? With
the suspension for Michael Moroney? Do you think it was fair?
Yeah, for me, we respect the suspension. The moment was when I watched back was too big. It's a normal situation for me, but it's a lot of things followed, and a lot of things are completed. But only this situation was interest for the public, not that we play 150 minutes in the FFA Cup. The ball boy hold the ball and Simon push in the direction. Only this situation. But now we have a tick. We make a tick, and are looking forward. We will miss Mickey and also Ben tomorrow. But for the next week the boys are ready for the squad.
And you mentioned there, obviously Ben is injured as well, so both suspended, both fullbacks suspended. As difficult positions to cover. I mean, Ryan Strain came in on Sunday and did a very good job.
Yes.
Are you confident you have the depth in your squad to cover those two players?
I hope. Maybe it's not good to change the back four line for me. Maybe it's better you play every game with the same back four line, but now we have a reason to change, or we must change. Ryan made a good job, and I think the player who will start tomorrow on the left side, he will also make a good job. I still stay positive, and Garucha and Miki cannot play, and now it's a chance for new players to play and to make a good job.
Do you think someone like Ben Warland, who normally plays as a centre back, does he have the ability to play as a left back?
We have 2 or 3 options. I think about the best options for our game, not for the opponents. Maybe what can we do? Which player is the best player against Sydney? I see as a left fullback, and I have 2 or 3 options in my head, in my mind, but I have one day more time to think about it.
Just overall, how much improvement do you think will come in the second half of the season in terms of implementing, getting your game style, really in your players? Is there much more improvement to come, do you think?
It's difficult to answer. I hope we must improve again. We must adapt again. We are not. I said it, I think 2 weeks before. We are in the process. We stay in the process, and we are not finished. We make a lot of things good, but also a lot of things not good enough. We will see, because good results and good games are good for the adaptation, good for improvement, and I hope tomorrow we have a chance to get the next step in our process.
When you say some things haven't been good enough, is there one thing, if you could fix it easily?
Yeah, for example, the first half we have a couple of chances against Western Sydney Wanderers. That was good, but the result from the goals was not enough. Maybe we have 400-500% chances, and we score only 1 goal, and that's not good. But the chances are good, and then we search a good balance. Also in our results, that we have a balance with the results. Not 3 games we lost and 2 we win. Maybe more draws, more wins than lost. Yes.
Sorry.
No.
In terms of injuries, Johan and Vinny Lear, how are they? Are they a chance to be in the squad?
Johan, no, but Vinny is in the squad.
Yeah.
Yes, Vinny is ready. He trained the whole week with the team, and he looks good. And more important is that Vinny said he has no pain, and that's for me okay.
And was there any other injuries on Sunday night? Any players that haven't?
No big injuries.
Yep.
Only more tiredness, but no injuries.
Do you think Johan next week, or is it soon?
I will give Johan the time to come back, and no pressure with a date. Maybe we have a chance for next week when it's when we need 1 more week or 2 weeks more, than we wait. It's a difficult injury. It's Johan has more muscles than other players, and it's Johan's left leg, and he shot, and it's a sprinter, not an aerobic player, and maybe the injuries in this case it's more difficult for this type of player.
Ryan Kiddo and Nikola Miluznic have been in very good form.
Yes.
Obviously, they're both very quick players with lots of pace. Do you think that can cause Sydney problems? Sydney have a very experienced defence, a few maybe older players in there. Do you think that the pace of Ryan and Nikola can cause problems for Sydney?
I hope not only against Sydney. I think when you have pace in the offense line, it's always difficult to defend for the opponents. But Sydney, they have very experienced player. They knows what they must do against quick players. But we saw in the FFA Cup we have 2 or 3 big chances because we are quicker, we are faster in the offense line, and I hope tomorrow we have the same moments in our game.